Hello, my name is Clueless, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Street Guardian SG9663 dash cam. This is Street Guardian's first front and rear dash cam. In the package you receive one camera that's intended to be used in the front windshield. It shoots at 1080p at either 30 or 60 frames per second depending on whether you use the rear camera. The rear camera always shoots at 1080p at 30 frames per second. The rear camera is intended to be stuck on the rear windshield to face the traffic behind you and film outside of the car, as it does not have infrared lighting for use within the cockpit. Street Guardian does plan to release an infrared lighting version for use within the car, maybe for Uber drivers at a later date. However, I do not have any further information on that. What I do know is that this Street Guardian still features the same features that they've always had, such as incredible low light quality. You can see plenty at night, especially through untinted windows. It has the same high quality microphone that their previous camera I've tested has. It still has a high heat tolerance. I have even parked in a parking lot for 10 hours in the middle of a South Carolinian summer of temperatures over 30 degrees Celsius or 90 degrees Fahrenheit, and then placed a reflective windscreen cover to protect my interior over the camera, so it's basically getting sunlight from both sides, and then as soon as I pull off the cover and start up my car, it works perfectly every time. Another great thing about Street Guardian is it always includes everything you need in the initial package you buy. When you buy this from Street Guardian, it comes with the memory card you need, and it's a high heat version. It's not just some cheap one that's from some random company. The one I received happened to be by Samsung. I know it will also include all the wires you need. It includes some extra things such as a foam pad to stop it from creaking on the mount as you drive. It also features the polarized lens for the front camera, which helps immensely when you're driving in heavy lighting situations, such as the middle of a bright summer day, or if you're driving towards the sun during the sunset. So you just pay for the camera one time, and that's all you need. Then you also get a warranty with it that lasts 2 years. So if anything goes wrong in 2 years, all you need to do is have your distributor, whether it's Street Guardian themselves or another company such as Dashcam Bros, just talk to them. They talk to Street Guardian and they sort it out for you. Street Guardian does now offer some optional extras with their cameras, which they didn't before, such as the Street Guardian SG9663DC, which it literally stands for Street Guardian Dual Channel Hardwire Kit. You can now hardwire your Street Guardian into your car, which isn't unheard of course, but that will enable the parking mode as long as you get the proper harness from Street Guardian. So now you'll have a camera that does not run off of battery, which is a good thing because it means it's going to last longer, and you can hardwire it into your car, so as soon as you turn off the ignition, it runs at a lower power setting and just grabs a few pictures per second instead of running a full video, and if anything happens while your car is parked, you have perfect evidence of it. Since my car has been hit twice while parked, that's something that I'm very excited for. Another thing you can get is actually a suction cup mount, which will fit the front camera of the Street Guardian DC. That means that rather than maybe having a cheap camera you take with you here and there in rental cars or whatever, you can actually just buy the one camera and a $15 suction cup mount, and you can take your camera wherever you need. That also will stop you from having to, say, buy one camera and multiple adhesives over time. It's just one of those things, when you have a camera that you can just suddenly take out of your car and stick right into somebody else's car at a moment's notice, it's really helpful, especially if you already have the extra power cord lying around because you already have your dual channel hardwire kit. And one of the biggest upgrades between the new Street Guardian DC and its previous cameras, other than the simple dual channel setup, is that you will seamlessly transition between clips that the camera saves. So typically with most cameras you have 1 or 2 seconds of overlap between clips from start to finish, between clip A, clip B, clip C, and the Street Guardian DC does not do that. It is seamless now, which I don't believe it's ever been before the Street Guardian cameras. Also, the front and rear cameras are always perfectly synchronized, so there's never any kind of overlap or mishaps between the videos. It's always, they both fire up at the same time, they start recording within the same second, and it's a perfect synchronization, which obviously just makes it feel quality, but is very helpful if you ever have to use the video in a tight situation. So thank you for listening to all of that. The rest of the video is going to be the most important. It's going to be clips from the actual Street Guardian cameras themselves with some text layered over those videos to point out some important things. If you have any questions or concerns, please leave them in the comments below. I'll have them answered as quickly as possible. Thank you for watching. Let me know what you think.
Thank you.